Today, I'm going to talk about Sam Altman. How Sam Altman think differently than other people. So I'm going to give you a 5 point or 5 secret. First one, while you chase validation, Sam builds a vision. See, like most people, let's be honest, like just wanna be seen. They want the spotlight, the likes, the retweets. Man, you're crushing it. Comments. But Sam, he doesn't care about any of that. He just builds. So there are three secrets behind that mindset. First, he's not thinking about 10 likes today. He's thinking about 10 years ahead. While others chase viral moments, Sam's building something that's still gonna matter in 2035. Like second, he picks usefulness over popularity. Ask yourself, would you rather build something that gets a million likes or something a million people actually use? Third, he's okay being misunderstood, but but that's rare, right? Most people freak out the second someone doesn't get them. Sam, he leans into it because the world always catches up later. So like why? Why most people can't do this? Well, it's simple. Like they are hooked on approval from friends, family, Instagram, everywhere. They would rather be liked than be legendary. They want comfort more than consequence. So what is a mental block? Well, there is a mental block called status anxiety. Deep down, they don't feel alive unless someone's clapping for them. But guess what? If you need applause to move, you're not building, you're performing. And what you actually need? Well, you need belief, not from others, but from you. Even when nobody's watching, even when your work feels invisible, because that's when real builders are born, in the shadows, not the spotlight. Real quick example, like people laugh when some start betting big on AI. They thought it was some ready sci-fi like fantasy. Now look, he's the CEO of OpenAI, now almost $300 billion company, and he's shaping the freaking future. And those same doubters, they are just using ChatGPT to write tweets. So what you can learn from here? Being early is lonely. People won't get it. They call it and but being fast will always beat being loud. Noise fades, foundation lasts. So ask yourself, am I building for applause? What? For impact? Then go deeper. Would you still show off every day if nobody noticed for 5 years? Would you still be proud of your work in 10? Are you creating to serve or to be seen? So let them laugh now. Let them scroll past because when it finally hits, they will ask, I always knew he had it. But you will know the truth. You believe before anyone else did. Now I'm gonna talk about the second point. Sam asks better question. That's why he gets better answer. See, like poor people, like, and they say, hey, I'm not just not talking about money. I'm just talking about mindset. And they ask, how do I survive? How do I get through today? But Sam, he asking, how do I scale the future? That's a whole different game. So here's what he does differently. First, he questions everything, even how people think. He doesn't just accept society's default setting, he rewrites them. Second, he obsesses over the future, not the now. Most people want fast dopamine. Sam's thinking about where the world is going, not where it is. Number three, he turns curiosity into clarity and clarity into capital. He doesn't just wonder stuff, he digs, learns, asks better ask better, deeper, smarter question, and that turns into $1 billion decision. So the question, why most people can't do this? Well, they're too busy looking for an answer from books, influencers, motivational quotes. They want someone to hand it to them. But to be honest, nobody's handing out the future. You have to build it. What is the mental block? Why we can't do this? So there is a mental block, like it's learned helplessness. They have been trained to follow the script. Go to school, get a job, don't ask questions. Stay safe. The system doesn't reward curiosity. It rewards obedience. So what do we actually need? Curiosity. Real curiosity. Not Google search curiosity. I mean uncomfortable, bold, world shaking question, stuff like why does this even exist? What if I did the opposite? Is this the only way? That's how disruption starts. Right. So what you can learn? Well, think about for a second how you can create a big impact. It doesn't come from working hard, it comes from thinking deeper. Better question, create bigger breakthrough. Now ask yourself, am I solving problems or just surviving them? Are you waking up asking how to escape pain or how to build something nobody's ever seen? Are you playing defense or designing the game? Because there is a things. You have to stop chasing answer. Start chasing better question. Because when you shift your question, your whole life follows. Now I'm gonna talk about number 3 about Sam Altman. Sam doesn't work more, he just works on the right things. See, poor people again, mindset. Not money, they hustle in circles. They grind, they stay busy, but nothing moves. But Sam, he moves with precision, laser focus, like a sniper, not a machine gun. Here is the difference. Number 1, he only touches high leverage activities. He's not chasing tasks, he's chasing impact. Every move creates a ripple. Number 2, he says no to 90% of the things. That's not laziness, that's a strategy. If it's not aligned with his long game, it's a no. Number 3, he builds systems that scale. He doesn't ask, what can I do today? He asks, what can I build today that keeps working without me tomorrow? So why most people struggle with this? Why most people can't do this? Because they confuse movement with progress. They check off 20 things a day, but none of it builds anything. It's hamster wild energy. So what is the mental block? FOMO, fear of missing out. So like people say yes to everything because they are scared of missing a shot, scared of being left behind. But that fear, it scatters your focus, and scattered focus wastes energy. So what you actually need? Focus, discipline, the courage to do less but do it better. Real power isn't in doing more, it's in doing what actually matters. So what you learn, you don't need more hours in a day, you need more clarity. Productivity isn't about motion, it's about momentum. So then ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now building my legacy or I'm just filing my time? Because if it's not building your future, it's just burning your present. So real quick, anyone can hustle, but not everyone can aim. Don't just move with purpose. That's how empires get built. Now I'm gonna talk about the four secret about Sam Altman. Now Sam used fear as a fuel. Most let it paralyze them. Scared, good, that's a signal. Now move. See, fear isn't the enemy, it's a compass. Most people They wait till they are fearless, but fearless people, they never start. Sam, he moves while they're scared. There are three things he does differently. First, he treats fear as a signal, not a stop sign. If something scares him, it means it matters. It means there is something worth chasing on the other side. Number two, he doesn't ignore worst case scenario. He prepares for them. He doesn't panic. He plans. Fear becomes a tool, not a trigger. Number three, he builds confidence through action, not with daily affirmation, not by standing in front of the mirror yelling, I'm enough. He just gets to work, and that work builds belief. So the question why most people can't move, can't do this, they freeze. They think confidence needs to come before action, but that's backward. You act first, then confidence shows up. What is the mental block? Well, self-doubt. This voice in their head whispers, you're not ready, you're not smart enough, you might fail. And instead of arguing back with result, they sit and wait for certainty. That never comes. So what you actually need? You need courage, not comfort, not the fake. I got this vibe, but a real grit to act while shaking, to walk into the storm before you feel ready. Because here's the truth, confidence comes after courage, not before. So, what you can learn, fear is not the enemy, it's the map. If something scares the hell out of you and excites you, that's your path. So then now ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't scared? And why the hell I'm waiting? Because fear isn't a red light, it's a green light with pressure. Real quick, you don't become brave by waiting, you become brave by moving anyway. The confidence you are holding for, it's built step by step, it's scared but moving. So I'm gonna talk about the last secret about Sam Altman. Sam builds in silence. Everyone else, like they are tweeting, talking, teasing, flexing, some sort of project that don't even exist. Sam, he's building quietly, relentlessly, and when it's ready, boom, the whole world feels it. So here's what Sam does differently. Number one, he keeps his moves quiet until they are, undeniable. He's not trying to impress, anyone mind like mid process. He's not, shaking half back end, coming soon post. He's in the lab, not the, limelight. So number two, he avoids hype and builds reality. Not clickbait, not empty promises, just real work, real system, real impact. Number three, he lets results speak, not opinions. He cares what the product does. So why most people can't do this? Because they want applause before they earn it. They are addicted to the idea of being successful. So they try to look like winners instead of doing what it takes to become one. So what is the mental block? Ego. People need recognition so bad. They trade execution for attention. They confuse visibility with progress. But here's the thing, your work won't go viral until it's undeniable. So what you actually need? Patience, humility, the courage to start off and build, quiet grind, loud result, and that's how legends are made. So what you learn? Let your work walk. Let your work talk. If it's not loud enough, you won't have to say a thing. Let them doubt you, let them ignore you, and then make something so damn good they can't scroll past it. Now ask yourself, am I building in silence? Or I'm just begging to be noticed? Because real winners don't chase claps, they chase craft. Real quick. Silence is underrated, while others flex half-finished dreams. You focus, you execute, and when you are done, you won't need to announce it. The whole damn world will feel it. So this is all about Sam Altman with five, you know, idea, or maybe you can say five, secret. So thank you for watching this video.